It's 5/8/2025, and it's the middle of this 3 a.m. It's some interesting energy. This is the moon. This is a live sky feed that I'm showing you. There is no light in this area to make that light. And that's the moon. And this is incredible. And this isn't even doing it justice, but I'm going to do my best because that's the moon. And this doesn't belong here. I mean, there's lights over here from houses, but that's not normal. Right here. That's something happening right there. Oh, look at this. Look at them. Look at them. And there's the moon. And that's the ground, that's the ocean. And there, again, there's nothing there at that level to make that light. These are trees. So something's happening here. That's a house. The light is the size of the house. And then we have this ditty over here. It's a portal happening or something. Definitely happening right here. And this is a live feed. And for those who will see, you will see. But that's supposed to be the moon, okay? That's a crazy moon. No wonder why I'm awake. Look what's behind the moon. 6. Weird. That doesn't, I'm just saying, again, I'm going to keep saying it. There's nothing there for that size light to be at that level. We have something hooked. That's the moon. This is a live feed. This is a live feed too. Like, this is a live sky feed. That's happening to the moon. Whatever that is going on, because it's pretty weird to me. And spiritually, there's some things going on. Just saying. Just saying. I don't think that's my screen. It's not. That's not my screen. Could it be bugs? Well, it'd be really huge because that's a house right there. But we can call it bugs if you want to. I don't see that as bugs at all. Remember, that's a house. That doesn't belong there. I wish we could hear it. Because this stuff makes sounds. Nothing glows on a normal basis at that level over here. Unless there's events, celestial events happening. Like that. Because that's the moon. If you're just seeing this, this is the moon. Tonight. Live. I mean, wow. It's incredible. I don't know what that is hooked into the moon like that. See how that changed? They're still there though. And that's the moon. Look at the disk behind the moon. Again, light at that level is not normally there. That's a plasma reaction with whatever is going on with the moon. I can't sleep. I feel the high strangeness. We have like, I don't know, these could be puny ships. I mean, we don't know what this is. It looks like almost like magnetic debris, something spinning through and has magnetic debris with it, or or it's a bunch of ships. Maybe these people are having an experience who live here, because that's a house. Just saying, that's a house, and we have activity right there connected to the moon. Has a huge disk behind it. Now the disk is either holding the moon or it's trying to hide behind the moon. I don't know. You can pick a feature on that one. This is the whole thing's interesting, but this in here is interesting. I'll zoom in more. And then we have this stuff orbiting. And it's orbiting. I keep getting magnetic, but that's what I feel with that. Alright, so let's keep scrolling back. Oh wow, I see a skull. Well, that's not a good sign. See if this thing is, yeah, that's still going on too. And then there's definitely like visitation happening in this area without a doubt. And then that light doesn't even belong there. Just saying, if you don't know and you're looking at this, like, this is a dock and boats, okay? This is a restaurant. It does not have a light on it at that level at all. It's like a dock house, if you know what a dock house is, but it's a restaurant. So that is definitely plasma. I've shown this before. And with these celestial events, and the moon, I mean, just the moon alone is like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look what's going on. There's something happening here. I mean, let's see where this will go. This isn't even doing it justice. It's bright, and it's definitely responding, or it's a pathway. It's definitely connected to the moon. And so on these right here. That's still doing something wild. And again with that. Let's go back to the moon. Because I'm fascinated with the moon right now. And I've never seen anything like that. I've seen some weird stuff, but nothing like this with the moon. Wow. You see him? I do. And it's like a crown. It's like a horseshoe. Third eye lit up. Eye. I can see the nose. It's a celestial. I can see the side of his face right in here. Right in here, long hair. I see him. Wow. So that's the moon. Yep. On May 8th, 2025. And then we have all this stuff orbiting through. And it's not my screen, and it's not the camera. The camera's picking up on something magnetic. It's, but it's picking up on it. I wonder what the Schumann looks like right now. Whoops. That's crazy wild. So much so I wanted to come on live and show you. Because I have never seen anything like that with the moon. I've seen some interesting moons. But this, yeah. um, even out of the frame, like it's not all the way in the frame at the yoke around the moon. And then these look like zillions of ships. I'm just saying, puny ones. I don't know. Maybe they're large. I have no idea. It's a whole different frequency. Either way, it's there. And then this gets huge in here. I mean, the moon looks like it's about 3 miles up in the sky. Just saying. Again, this is land. If you don't know what you're looking at, those are trees. That's a house. This is water, and there's the moon connected to this light that does not belong there on the land on a normal basis. On a regular sunny day. Unless the celestial events are taking place. This is on Cape Cod. Like, those lights don't belong there. They don't belong there. That's a house. Like, that's the roof of a house. So those lights definitely don't belong there. Those are trees. And that's the moon. Something's happening. Interesting. That's pretty low for that's the moon. Just reminding what we're looking at here. Okay, this is the ocean. This is a dock in here. Those are poles in the water where you tie your boat. I'm just gonna bring it to the basics. That's a house. That's a roof of a huge house. And that's the moon. Really? And then this is some kind of plasmatic event happening right here, because that doesn't belong there because of whatever's going on with the moon right now. And the moon is definitely like visiting Earth right now. Clearly, it's visiting Earth. I mean, again, that's the roof of a house. That's the moon. That's seriously like probably 3 miles, maybe 10 miles up. I mean, this, whatever's behind it's huge. I see a celestial behind it. A huge celestial. Like, not really doing a good job hiding. I don't, and maybe it doesn't want to hide anymore, but it's definitely doing something, because I see the head of the celestial right here, and it's doing something to the moon that's connecting to the earth by the water, emanating some kind of energy into our world, into the matrix. And again, those don't belong there. This is the ocean. See, these are the boats right here. All right. See, there's the restaurant. There's no light. Earlier, there was a huge glowing light. So, this is incredible. We have something happening right in here. Like, the proverbial heaven and earth meeting. I mean, that's the moon. Let's go back to this is the moon. It's almost touching the freaking ground. I don't think they expected anyone to see this. Looks like something holding a sword. That looks like an arm. That looks like an arm. That looks like a sword. Looks like a head. May not be, just what I see. And the moon is like touching the dang ground. This light doesn't belong here. Remember, that's a house. Look at the size of this light. There's nothing there. This is the ocean. It's like, whoo, out there. Nothing's there. There's no lights. So for this to be going on, and then the moon's touching the ground, like the moon's touching the ground. What the frig? I mean, I'm not really surprised. I'm just surprised to actually see it. Again, no light. We're going to keep going back and forth here. Because this, that's all I can zoom in on. And that is connected to the moon touching the earth. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, interesting. That's, again, this is the moon. That's not the moon. That's a roof of a house. What the heck? Wow. I am glad I caught that on camera. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I think that's, like, this is live now. Live. That's supposed to be the moon. Remember the moon? What? Talk about the Matrix being gone right here. Wow. I'm so grateful to have captured this. Okay, there's no more moon. We have stuff hanging out over here. Looks like a key. A skeleton key. The piece to there's the stem of it with the teeth or tooth on it. And this is the handle of it right here. Some kind of key. No light over here. What that is wild. Whoa. We're going to Scooby-Doo backwards. Just to bear witness one more time. This is the moon, in case you're wondering what we're doing here. That's not the moon, that's the moon. That just touched Earth. Like, what the frick? And I'm wondering why I can't sleep. Oh, we have an arrow right there. I remember getting an oracle message about, I saw it as the sun, but like the sun dripping to Earth. same difference. This would be the same idea, the energy dripping to Earth. This is the moon. Really, really, really. Like, this is a live feed. Not me. I mean, I'm a live feed. This is a live feed. And you just witnessed, we all just witnessed the moon touch the Earth to connect to this plasma, I don't know, shield, whatever that is. We're gonna turn back time. Again, these are trees. This is the ocean. That's a house. That's the roof of a house. That's a chimney. Actually, it's, no, I think it's a chimney. That is, doesn't put, there's nothing there that glows like that. All right, this is the water. This is Cape Cod. These are poles that connect the boats to the dock. Okay, this is a boat, just to get grasp. All right, grasp what you're looking at here. We have this energy like coming through, and this is supposed to be the moon in the sky. Okay, let's check over here, see if there's any. These don't belong here. We're just going to recap. Okay, back to that, because you're going to see, if for those who are new, you're going to see a huge glowing light. There's nothing there that lights up to fill the, you'll see, or you won't. Okay, back to the moon. This is the moon. This is crazy. Wow. Even look at the trees, because the trees are shifting and changing, because, like, that's the level we're at. This is amazing. That's the moon. That's the earth. Oh, Divine Mother, what are you showing us now? This is amazing. Wow. Nothing yet, okay. And we have some, like, magnetic stuff orbiting through to boot. Okay, that's the moon. That's just like, what? I have no idea what's happening there, but it's pretty significant. And I'm blown away that I captured this. This one, I mean, this is the biggest paranormal investigation in this realm. In this realm, hands down. Hands down, hands freaking down. And I'm just, that I just captured this. The moon. It's a portal, it's a gateway open there. It already set itself up to do whatever this does. That's connected to the moon right now. Or half hour ago. It's still happening. It's happening. This is amazing. Wow. See that? That's orbiting through. It's an opening of a way, is how I'm seeing that. Like a gateway. As the moon approaches, because remember, the moon just touched the earth. Didn't make that up. It really just happened. And this is where this came from, just to, just as evidence, documenting evidence here. This is amazing. I did get something about, I mean, the moon's gonna get switched out, and it has to do with Kingu. Just does. And I was, for a long time, been hearing about, like, feeling, and understanding about Kingu and Tiamat uniting. Some say, they call them different things. They'll say, Earth of Poseidon, Nuet, and Geb. We're talking about the same thing. We're saying the same thing. But the moon isn't supposed to touch the Earth, so I'm just going to show this one more time, because this is just blowing my mind right now. This is the moon. Okay? Go back a little bit more. This is a real image. This is from a live feed. There's those plasma gateways with all of this orbiting through right here. Let's see, let's check over here. We have this pulsating. These 3 orbs, maybe 4, but I'm just going to focus on those 3. And we have light here. Remember? We just saw that earlier? There's nothing there. That light's bigger than the building. It's a plasma. I don't know. Maybe it's a plasma sticker. I have no idea. Stargate, orb, being, angel. This reminds me of Orion's belt. This whole thing is a sign in here. Even the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 may be connected to the 7 sisters. This is a sign. If you're seeing this, this is a sign for you. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, not everybody is going to see this video, which makes it even, to me, more beautiful of how the gift of what you're grasping. Because not everybody can grasp this. They make up 1,000 different whatever. I don't care. This is really like a sign in the heavens, like the Messiah said, I will show you signs. I will show you signs. I'll paint you pictures. You're going to know it's me. You're going to know what's changing. You're going to know what the events are coming. You're going to wake up and you're going to be reminded. Because not everybody is going to see this or grasp. I mean, that's a yoke. Okay, so we have this. So that's the moon. And it's not my tablet, and it's not the camera and grainy. This is stuff orbiting through. This is the kicker for me. I mean, the whole thing is, but this is orbiting through. It's everywhere. It's either, I'm getting a lot of magnetic, like a magnet that's got particles moving around, or zillions of ships. It could be zillions. It could be a lot of ships. And I really think whoever is here, over here, is having a visit. They're having a visit. I hope it's a positive visit. But I mean, this is the moon. And whatever camera this is totally dope, because it's really picking up exquisite evidence. Exquisite. Like, this is exquisite evidence of a serious supernatural, paranormal, anomaly event taking place right now. Spiritual, prophetic, pick a label. It's spiritual, though, the shift. Okay, now watch. For those who maybe just joined, you ready? The moon is going to touch the earth. Yes, it is. I know, it's all written in the book of Enoch. I know the sky is going to fall. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The Chicken Little, the sky is falling. This thing's been lowering for a long time. I understand, definitely. I've been filming this for a long time. And I'm not just anyone that's just, oh, I'm going to go film the sky because everybody else is doing it. Nope. It calls to me. I get it for the most part, as much as one can get. That this is a definite event taking place right now. Pivotal, pivotal, pivotal. Spiritual, pivotal, eye-opening. This is the biggest paranormal investigation. Looks like a scroll right there, or it could be the cube, but I just picking up haha, Moron Mountain. Okay, so now she's lowering. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna check on these guys. That's still pulsating. Not as significant, but anyway. Then we have this bad boy over here. That's still there too. Okay. I'm gonna continue on so that you can see the moon touch the earth. Now we're gonna go back so you can catch that. This is just, I'm blown away that I'm having a moment. It gets brighter right in here. This is responding and reacting. This is responding and reacting. They're responding and reacting. And this light right here is not there, see? So this is interesting. And we have something definitely happening right here. We're gonna go back to this though. What energy there? The birds are chirping. It continues down. It's gonna touch Earth. Look at this thing glowing. Here it goes, lowering. There's the house. There's the water. I'm just gonna bring it back. And it's touching. This is just wild. Look at that. Again, that's a roof of a house. We have activity right here. That thing's going crazy. They're glowing. Let's see, do we have glow over here yet? No. It's okay. Just want to talk. This is just incredible. Again, he looks like he has a sword. Those aren't like, just see like a being with a sword right there. And it is, that again, that's the roof of a house, a huge house, by the way, but beautiful house. But that's the roof of a house, and that's supposed to be the moon. And that was that plasma gateway. Look at that. I don't even know what to say. This is just blowing my mind. Again, that's the roof top. That's a, this, and that's supposed to be the moon. Mm-hmm. Baker's Paranormal Investigation. Look at this thing. Their house is getting visited. Mm-hmm. I think with this whole neighborhood, there's not a lot of houses here, but I would say this whole little inlet by the ocean is definitely having some visitation. Okay, remember that was the moon. That was the moon. Like, wow. Just. All right. And that was the moon. Again, the ocean, this is a house. That's supposed to be the moon. That just came from the sky. That just came from the sky acting like it was the moon. Let's see if it rises back. I'm almost live. It's almost to the live stage. So, uh, see this puppy pop back up in the sky again. Be interesting. Remember, that was the moon, and now it's in the house. And that wasn't there. That wasn't covering the house like that. And we're witnessing, like, I think we're witnessing a visitation that acts like the moon and it's not. Because that was the moon in the sky. There's no, you know what I mean? That this is it. That's wild. So I'll have to keep my eye open on this one to watch it come back up again. But here's a huge entity right here. Look at him. He's like he's got invisible cloaking. That thing's cloaked, but it's coming uncloaked. Look at that. He's huge. You see him right here? It looks like an arm, a body, a head. Get another head right there coming up through the water. Like, seriously. Yo, look at this. We're all right in here. There's his eye, his nose, his mouth. Wow. We have one standing here. That's an edge that's moving around. For those who can see, you'll see that you'll see. And I'm sorry if you can't. I really am, because they're really here. They're very clear. They're like Predator. They know how to blend in, and they know how to not blend in. And they're really huge. And the moon just touched the earth. So there's that. Catch you on the flip side. I just want you to remember, please remember this. Please always remember this, that you are love and you are light. Okay, you truly are the divine spark. You truly are the divine spark. There is no separation. It's this world. It's deeper than that, but it's this world that makes you feel that way. I reposted a video that summed it up. And I hope for those of you out there, you can really grasp those. If you grasp already, it's not who I'm talking to. You're really grasping the levels. For you to make more positive changes on your path, you're responsible for your own energy. You have control over your own energy. And at this time, it's for the star seeds that are in a different frequency. I'm going to put it that way. You keep raising your vibration, and you're going to break away from things because you're meant to. Because that person isn't at that vibration, that person chooses to stay into another cycle that they want to continue. I'm going to put it that way. So you are the divine spark. There is no separation. It's this world. Peace, love, and light.